Thanks, Jim. Thanks, mate. Look, I'd just obviously like to say I am honoured to be a part of this and to be an ambassador. I had Leslie approach me a few weeks ago about becoming an ambassador. I have been involved in previous years in little parts around the state with obviously White Ribbon Day and the CEO Challenge. So for me, it was no question about that, about being involved. Domestic violence obviously is something that should not be tolerated. And the reason for me being involved, when I grew up, I was in a rural community, so I got to see a lot of domestic violence, grew up with it, and that's around a community. And so for me, it was one of those things. I've got 8 sisters. I've seen them go through a bit of it, and so it didn't really sit too well with me. They're a little bit older than me, so I've made a concerted effort that I'd be involved in something like this. So it really fits in well. Now that I've got my own family, I've got 5 children, 4 young boys, and I try and pass that message on to my boys. 2 of them are 17 and 15. They've got girlfriends now, and that's one thing I really talk to them about, is about respecting the young girls that they're involved with, and at their age they come across a lot. And unfortunately, there's a lot of the media, from my side of things, being an ex-rugby league player, there hasn't been too many, there's been a lot of negatives around treatment of women, whether that be with rugby league or sport as a whole. So then I find myself thinking, well, that's another reason why I'd like to get involved, because once again, there's a lot of young men that are looking at that. My 2 sons, 2 of them, they play sport, and they will definitely come across that sort of thing as well. And so I'm trying to instill in them the positive messages about, if they see something already with a 17-year-old, if he sees one of his mates, he's actually been involved in something already around that, to step in and assist and help out that young girl and show a bit of support. So for me, it's very, very personal on a number of levels. I once again like to thank Leslie for getting me involved, and hopefully we get a message out about domestic violence and abuse against women, because it's not tolerated and won't be tolerated, and there's no excuse at any level. So thank you.